Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning back in. Glad you can make it. Guys, I wanted to offer some words of encouragement for you today as we go into the next week, into the next month. However, this video is going to be unedited. I'm taking today a little bit easier because starting Monday, for the next 30 days, I'm going to be starting my own challenge, and that's no fast food, no junk food, no nothing. Straight eating clean and working out for those straight 30 days and seeing what the results I get at the end of day 30, excuse me. I would love for you guys to join me. That would be great. Update me as well. I'll definitely give you guys daily updates on how I'm doing. I'm excited for this challenge and kind of carbing it up now. I shouldn't be, but kind of preparing for it. So it's going to be a rough challenge. It really is. But if other people can do it, I know I can do it too. So it's going to be a rough road, but it's going to be one well worth it. So for the words of encouragement, guys, um, one of the quotes that comes to mind was from one of the Creed movies, and it's where Sylvester Stallone was saying that it's not how hard you can hit, but how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. Um, that's that's one of the phrases that really helped me to push forward. When I was in pain working out, and I'm not talking like in pain, but I am in pain anyways because of my disabilities. But even then, I'm still pushing forward. I'm still going. But I'm talking about fatigue pain, right? Um, it's so easy to just quit, to just give up and move on to something else. But just to keep pushing in that environment, no matter what, to achieve that next set, that rep at the end of the set, um, just to even start the set, is something that I've always fell back on to keep pushing. And it's not just that. It's not just the gym. It's also life too. Things get hard, guys. Life gets hard. And so find find a phrase, find something that you can lean on that's going to push you forward, propel you even further forward than what you could even do without it, right? Because honestly, it's like the same effect of music. You know how you hear how you hear a song, and you get that rush, that shot of adrenaline, and you feel as though you can just do anything, and a lot of the times you do, right? Sometimes you hit your PB, sometimes you have this shot of encouragement, this boost in confidence, this boost in agility of any kind. And by agility, I mean maybe physical agility, maybe mental agility, maybe psychological, spiritual, whatever. Um, find something. It's like that, right? Finding a phrase like that. But I would encourage you guys to find something like that so you can lean back on in order to keep pushing forward. Life is going to be, like I was saying earlier, life is going to beat you down, right? But you have to get back up. You got to get back up. When I was kicked out of the military because I refused the jab, that beat me down quite a bit. But I never gave up. I kept going. I kept finding ways to improve in my life, right? When I let go of myself, because I gained 60 pounds, guys. It is what it is. I got complacent. I did. And I gained 60 pounds. And now I've lost 10, I think. Yeah. In the past few months, 10 pounds, maybe past couple months, I think. Um, so been losing some weight, but the thing is too, is I'm also gaining quite a bit of muscle. I was already a broad guy, but now I'm getting even broader, and I can tell. I can tell a difference. So, you're going to see results. If you keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and putting more effort into it, more time into it, you're going to see results, right? So you have to keep that in mind. You have to switch that mindset off of this doom and gloom, right, into a more positive accomplishment, achiever mindset, right? That's what you want. And the hardest part is getting back up when you've been knocked down. I've been knocked down so many different times, you know. uh, I mentioned being kicked out of the military. I mentioned my divorce. My divorce was rough, man. It really was, because I became numb for a while. You know, I couldn't feel for a while, and when I did feel, I was out chasing women. I was moving from woman to woman, and that wasn't a good idea either. You know, and but I eventually got back up, right, and I got back on track. I didn't stay down, right? I'm not chasing women anymore. Women are pretty much the last thing on my mind. What is first on my mind is you guys, right? Because you guys are my purpose. And I want to help you guys as much as I can, and I'm not going to have anything distract me from that. Not even a cheeseburger. So, with the exception of today, right? Because I know I'm going to hit it extremely hard starting Monday. So, hit it, and hit it hard, guys. When you start, hit it hard. The hardest part's starting, but when you do, hit it hard, okay? Um, now, obviously, don't overdo it, okay? That's bad. Um, but know what your body can handle, know what you can handle in general, and hit it hard, right? You want to set an example for the the following day, the day after that, the day after that. You want to set a standard, right? Um, and then also, when you start, you want to be better than the day that you are, or you want to be better the next day than you were today, right? So, and that should be the standard. The standard is progressing anyways, but when you hit it hard the first day and then you hit it harder the next day, there's only one way to go, and that's up, right? There's there's always only one way to go. You can't go down, you know. Now, of course, you're going to have your setbacks, right? You're going to stumble, you're going to fall. That's we're human. We mess up. We get that. I'm not going to blame someone for messing up. I mess up all the time, you know. But again, that's where that phrase comes in. Oh man, I shouldn't have eat this burger. I shouldn't have eaten this bag of Doritos today. I shouldn't have really eaten that stuff. Now I got to work twice as hard. Don't do that. Okay? Don't 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 do that. That's a defeatist mindset. Don't do that, cuz you're only beating yourself up. You don't want to beat yourself up. Recognize, okay, look, I had this burger, right? I I get it. I messed up. Let's move forward with it. Okay? Let's go ahead and hit it a little bit harder tomorrow. Okay? But don't sit there and beat yourself up about it. Okay? People mess up. Um but again, that phrase, right? Play that phrase that you know, it's how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward, right? So, a bill comes up. Oh man, I don't know how I'm going to pay this. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Try not to have that mindset. Okay, try not to have those thoughts pop in your head. Try to think, okay, what can I do that will make my money work for me so I can pay this, right? What can I do that will help me out, right? I understand times are different. Things are extremely hard today. I guys, look, I know they are. They're hard for me too. If it wasn't for my student loans going to school, if it wasn't for the VA, I would be homeless, right? um, I'm struggling financially as well. I'm not in the best financial standing either, but I'm not letting that defeat me. I'm not letting that hold me back from what I want to do, right? And so don't let that hold you back either. And keep pushing forward no matter what, guys. All right. Um, you know, I've had to move from job to job, you know. Um, companies beat companies absolutely beat their employees down. They really do. They really do, and it's really sad. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, people have to go to work. They have to make a living. They have to provide for their families. I get that, right? But try as hard as you can, guys, to not be in that toxic environment, okay? And don't let that burn you out. Try not to let it burn you out. I know it can be easy to. I understand that. But try not to. And if it does, make sure you're taking the appropriate steps to replace that job, okay? I've seen many different situations where, you know, guys have been burned out from their jobs and they were given job offers somewhere else that was better, and they jumped to that one, and it turned out pretty well for them. So, you know, there are opportunities out there, um, but that's also because you take those opportunities to get out there and find them, right? And not let yourself get beat down and have this doom and gloom mindset and just give up, right? I told you guys a few videos ago that the real success is getting back up and keep going. And, you know, I want to make sure that this is drilled in your head, okay? That to be successful is to get knocked down and get back up. That is success. You know, everyone sees the big millionaire that has all these cars and, you know, all this money, but what they don't see is the hours and hours and hours that he lost sleep over just to get the business going. You know, a lot of people don't realize that some of these business owners started out with 50 bucks in their wallet, you know. So, yeah, but you have to start somewhere, right? You got to start somewhere. And when you start, you hit it hard, right? And then you grow. You become better the next day, better the next day, better the next day. Okay? And when you come across a problem, you figure it out and you move on to the next problem. Okay, we fix this, let's fix this, let's fix that. Okay? The same thing. So don't let it beat you down. Don't let life beat you down. Okay. And I would love to see you guys join with me. Now, for the updates, it might be some YouTube shorts. It might be um, maybe something in a couple videos, but um, I'm going to try and post, you know, just how I'm doing. I don't know exactly how that's going to work, but I'll figure it out as I go, you know. So, but wanted to let you guys know that this is what's going on, and I would love for you guys, again, I would love for you guys to join me. Really excited for this, and let's get into it. So, appreciate you guys watching. As always, please take care of yourselves. Please, there are way too many men out there that don't. Um, I'd say people in general, but especially men. Guys, really start taking care of yourselves, okay? Um, if we fall apart, this nation falls apart. And it's just as simple as that, okay? We have to we have to do better. We have to do better. We have to be the best men that we can be. So, and I'm here to help you guys with that, right? I'm not the best version of myself, but I am getting there, okay? And I want you guys to join us on the I want you guys to join me on this journey, excuse me. And I don't have it all figured out. I'm never going to claim that I have it all figured out. I don't think anybody ever really does have it all figured out. If we did, I don't think we would be human. So, you know, um, but that's the whole point of this channel, is to come together and figure it out together. So make sure you take care of each other as well. Lift each other up, right? And post in the comments, please. If someone's having a rough time, offer that. Give them give them that extension. Okay, reach out to them and encourage them, uplift them. All right. So I appreciate you guys for all that you're doing. You guys are doing a phenomenal job. All of you guys are rock stars. So you guys are engaging so much, and I love to hear the stories. I love to hear that you guys are listening to what I'm saying. You guys are actually applying it, and not putting your lives on hold, and bettering yourself, and learning from your past mistakes, past experiences, and past triumphs, right? You guys are learning and growing, and I love to hear that, man. That's so inspiring to me. So I appreciate you guys sharing that. It takes a lot of courage to come online and share all these things, knowing how the internet can be. So um but yeah, appreciate you guys. um, as again, make sure you take care of yourselves up here as well as physically, and take care of each other as well. And talk to you guys soon.